in just kind of that idea of PT to PT.
Yes, yes, okay, yes.
Personal training to physical therapist, and how everybody sits in their silos. And what we're trying to do is break down all those boundaries. And we're super excited actually because we're going to be starting that in January. We're running a beta test, which we're not really going to dive into until we release it to the public. But just working with other PT clinics, reaching out to other ATCs, personal trainers. We feel like we're in a day and age now where like we should all be talking.
Yes.
You and I talk every day.
Yeah,
and we don't do the same thing.
No, not at all. And there's no beef.
No.
And when I need PT things, I immediately go to you and the other two amazing PTs that we have.
Right.
Because that's your lane.
Yeah.
And I know my limitations, and if someone can do it better, I want my patients to have the better. That's what the blog post was about, like the Majus, the more.
Yeah.
That is what Yvonne's blog post was about. Collaboration, not competition.
Right.
And that's all we're trying to do is just bring people together and share. I've got all sorts of tips and tricks that I like just amassed over 20 years by myself in a school. Like when you're on that island, you hold on to everything by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm not on that island. Now we're out in the public and we get to see all the ranges of athletes, all of the ranges of patients. How do we make sure that all of the stuff that they're getting is the best possible?
Right. Well, and it's that abundance versus scarcity mindset, and the idea that like even in your profession as an athletic trainer, like you were talking about, so many of you get siloed because you're tasked to cover like everybody in the school system.
Mm-hmm.
And so, obviously we know that's not the most efficient way to do things. 1 on 400 is just less than efficient. So
it sounds like a survival game show. One versus 400.
That was like the context of the Running Man, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So only having that one practitioner, it is a well-developed model, but being on the outside of it, I see where the holes are.
Mm.
They are overworked, overtaxed, spread too thin to cover all of these different areas, and diluted. They're just emergency responders a lot of the times, which they should be because they are trained in it and they are the best at it. But they also have skills in rehabilitation. They also have to have skills in preparation for athletes. Mm-hmm. Now we're talking PT to PT and how ATs kind of sit in the middle of that. Mm-hmm. The best thing for us is to be able to use both sides of that spectrum.
Well, that's where the athlete, the client, the individual gets the best outcome. It's not when they're siloed with that provider. It's when they have a team working with them.
Yeah.
We've seen that work here, and that's really, I feel like, where medicine needs to go. And we've talked about that before. It's just that idea of like, no one person's going to be able to figure it all out. So I feel like the big thing from the Table Talk this week is if you're one of those providers and you feel like you're on an island, reach out if you're interested in having a conversation with us, because we're interested in having a conversation with you. We're tired of just sitting on our island. We have a lot of fun things that we would love to share with you, and I'm sure there's a lot of things that you do that you'd love to share with us, and we'd love to hear about that.
Yes.
So please reach out, drop a comment in below, tag us, however else you can get a hold of us.
Leave a comment that asks a question, and then, I know this is so sketch, in the comments you can have a dialogue. I know.
Yeah.
You can't, because there's always the a-holes, but that's where we can start the conversation.
Yeah.
Ask a question there, or hit us in the DMs. Anything to connect us with Facebook, Instagram, Table Talks, all of these aspects. Just ask the questions and we'll talk about it. We'll either reach out to you, we can do this. There's an extra chair.
There it is. Yeah. If you want to come
be on Table Talk, we would love to have you.
You're welcome.
And PT to PT. Let's look at everybody from personal trainers to chiropractors to physical therapists, occupational therapists, nutritionists, dietitians,
massage therapists,
myofascial work. All of these people have a spot. How do we all start getting this together and being on the same team and using each other's strengths for all the clients?
Yeah. That's where it's at, people.
I'm trying.
Yeah, that's where it's at. All right, people. You've got your word. You've got your challenge. We'll see you next time. Peace.